Greetings everyone, this is Vala here, and welcome back to Sheep, Dog and Wolf. With 2 sheep in our bag and 1 full level completed, we can now move on to the second level of this game. Unfortunately, the levels are not named, they're just called levels. I wish they had named them. Anyway, this is level 2. In the previous episode I mentioned how I played a demo that had the tutorial and 2 levels. And this is the second level. Well, the first level in the demo that I played. This is the level that I remember playing, and this level I think I do remember defeating, or beating. This is a level where you can only do things. Let's just talk to the duck.
Want to learn something new? Well, here's something. If you want to cross Sam's area without being noticed, hide inside a bush. It's easy. This way you can cross Sam's area, and if he sees you, he won't see you at all. He'll see a bush. It's pure genius. Tell you what, I can teach you how to use the bush, and you can practice. Oh, and if you get hungry, don't eat the bush.
I think we're good enough. We can go ahead and show you how it works. If you want to see the tutorial yourself, you can play the game yourself. Anyway, you take a bush, and you can go ahead and sneak around, and Sam won't see you. Pretty self-explanatory. Also, it's funny that the duck says that you cannot eat the bush, because the sheep actually do enjoy the act of seeing the bush and then trying to eat it. The sheep can eat the bush from around you, if I am correct about this. Anyway, I did forget to do the casual map check. The X is where we're at. The circle is where we wait, hang on a second. There is a mailbox here I think I missed. Did I? No, I did get it. Oh, that was a fan, of course. Silly. Anyway, we've got the fan, moves air around, spreads smell, and can propel a small boat. Useful. We've got the casual lettuce, and we've got the lady sheep, which seems to be a perfume that sheep cannot resist. So we might be able to combine the lady sheep perfume and the fan to create a trail of smell for a sheep to follow. And that might be the way that we acquire our sheep in this level. So as explained in the tutorial, you can go ahead and use this bush to get around Sam. If you go around from his back though, he won't see you at all. Doesn't matter if you have the bush or not. Let's not risk it. And we're here. Perfect. Sheep are not very smart, but they are curious. If you put a sheep close to a button, he won't be able to resist pushing on it. Just like every single animal on the planet. You see button, you press button. And you see, that thing goes all the way up. That might be useful one day. That day might be close. Here are our cabbages that we can use for potentially many different activities. And here's our mailbox for what is presumably the perfume. Perfect. Oh, I haven't mentioned this yet. My keyboard might be very clickety-clackety. If you hear clicks-clacks in the background, that might indicate the existence of a button press on my side of the gameplay. And this is a location of a time clock and a water pool filled with piranhas. You do not want to get eaten by the piranhas. That does not seem to be the ideal plan of how to defeat this level. Let's go ahead and land on the platform instead, which I just missed. Okay, come on now. Let's just go from this direction instead then. Because there is a path. And I fell again, because of course I did. And I'm now over here. I missed this sign. Hello? Danger, no swimming. Piranha infested water. You don't say. That is for the people who haven't fallen in yet. Which does not include me, because I have already fallen in it multiple times without much of a reason. And over here we got the clock. Perfect. So now that we've gotten the clock, let's just go ahead and get ourselves one of those sheep. You can also use this platform over here as a shortcut. If you actually land on the platform, that is. Actually, that's a shortcut in itself. Alright. That's fine. Speedrunning tactics! Not really, but I can hope. And here we go. Let's get ourselves a sheep. Ah, yes. We now have a sheep. Now, as said before, sheep are very curious about buttons. Case in point right here. They see button, they are curious. And they go on a thing. We need the sheep up there. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and... Since I already know the solution, we have to put a little cabbage over here. Perfect. Now sheep, it is time for you to leave the button and go on a little exciting ride. That did not work as planned. Oh, and by the way, now that I think about it, that lady sheep perfume, that is the only time you're going to see it in this game. And along with that, the only time you're going to use the fan to blow smell towards something. Which is kind of surprising and a little bit sad, but oh well. Anyway, now that the sheep is up there, we can go ahead and retrieve that sheep. And we can go ahead and also lunge not only us, but also sheep. The sheep also love to stay perfectly centered with the, well, not perfectly centered, but just centered on the seesaw. So that will be very useful for us. And I believe that will do it. If you can just move, thank you. And that is level 2. We got the clock, and we got the sheep. Let's just skip that. We have another level open.
And one more victory!
You've already said that. I want to get every voice line from you, okay? You gotta help me with that. One thing I didn't mention before. When you go near a door, it says level fully completed. That means you got the clock and the sheep. When it says level completed, that means you only have the sheep. And when it says something like level not completed, that means the level is not completed. Makes sense. Anyway, that was level 2. Hopefully you have followed me through all the way in this playthrough. And I'll see you guys next time in level 3. Take care.